Dear students, welcome to Study and Learn Academy. I am Dr. Ganpat Nagda, PhD in Environmental Science. Today we will start a new topic, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, MOEFCC, is an Indian government ministry. The ministry portfolio is currently held by Prakash Javadekar, Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The ministry is responsible for planning, promoting, coordinating, and overseeing the implementation of environmental and forestry programs in the country. The main activities undertaken by the ministry include conservation and survey of the flora of India and fauna of India, forests and other areas, prevention and control of pollution, afforestation and land degradation mitigation. It is responsible for the administration of the 1947 National Park of India. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change is one of the cadre controlling authority of Indian Forest Services IFS. History. Environmental debates were first introduced into the national political agenda during Indira Gandhi's first term as Prime Minister of India. The fourth five-year plan, 1969 to 1974, for example, proclaimed harmonious development on the basis of comprehensive appraisal of environmental issues. In 1977, during the emergency, Gandhi added Article 48A to the Constitution, stating that the state shall endeavour to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and wildlife of the country. The same decree transferred wildlife and forests from state list to concurrent list of the Constitution, thus giving the central government the power to state decisions on this matter. Such political and constitutional changes prepared the background for the creation of a Federal Department of Environment in 1980, turned into the Ministry of Environment and Forest in 1985. Although tackling climate change was already a responsibility of the ministry, its priority was raised when in May 2014 the ministry was renamed to the current title of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Organizations: Indian Forest Services IFS, authorities: Central Zoo Authority of India, New Delhi; National Biodiversity Authority, Chennai; National Tiger Conservation Authority, New Delhi. Subordinate offices: Andaman and Nicobar Islands Forest and Plantation Development Corporation, Animal Welfare Board of India, Chennai; Botanical Survey of India, Kolkata; Central Pollution Control Board, and Environmental Information System, ENVIS. Odisha State Pollution Control Board, Delhi Pollution Control Committee, Directorate of Forest Education, Forest Survey of India, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, National Afforestation and Eco Development Board, National Board of Wildlife, National Institute of Animal Welfare, National Museum of Natural History, New Delhi; National Zoological Park, New Delhi; Zoological Survey of India, Kolkata. Centers of Excellence: Center for Environmental Education, Ahmedabad; CPR Environmental Education Center, Chennai; Center for Animals and Environment, Bangalore; Center of Excellence in Environmental Economics, Chennai; Foundation for Revitalization of Local Health Traditions, Bangalore; Center for Ecological Sciences, Bangalore; Center for Environmental Management of Degraded Ecosystem, Delhi. Center for Mining Environment, Dhanbad. Salim Ali Center for Ornithology and Natural History, Coimbatore. Tropical Botanical Garden and Research Institute, Thiruvananthapuram. Autonomous institutions: G.B. Pant Institute of Himalayan Environment and Development, Almora. Indian Institute of Forest Management, Bhopal. Indian Plywood Industries Research and Training Institute, Bengaluru. Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education, Dehradun. Wildlife Institute of India, Dehradun, India. Initiatives: in August 2019, Ministry of Environment released the draft National Resource Efficiency Policy. It is a set of guidelines which envisions a future with environmentally sustainable and equitable economic growth. Creation of higher value with less materials through resource efficient circular approach. Waste minimization, material security, and creation of employment opportunities and business model beneficial to cause of environmental protection and restoration. It was based on the Niti Aayog and European Union title, The Strategy on Resource Efficiency. The policy seeks to set up a National Resource Efficiency Authority with core working group housed in the ministry. It also plans to offer tax benefits on recycled materials and soft loans to set up waste disposal and materials recovery facilities. Thanks for watching. So this is all about the today's lecture. Thank you very much. Goodbye.